Alright, I'm going to demonstrate how to create one of the required 8 entries for your timeline. First of all, we are going to complete this on Publisher. Ms. Lynch created this one on Word, but we're going to demonstrate how to do it on Publisher, which tends to be a little bit easier. If you go to your Start button, go to All Programs, Microsoft Office, Microsoft Publisher. And then you're going to go to blank 8.5 by 11. Now, you may decide which orientation you want, whether you want to do, you can decide within your group whether you want to vary the page orientation or if you would prefer to keep it all the same. So your group needs to decide which way you would like to do it. So I'm going to choose the horizontal. Okay, so it's going to show the whole entire page. First thing you're going to do is you're going to do your research and you're going to find your picture. So we've already found the picture and here it is. So once you find the picture, you're going to right click it and copy image. Then you're going to come to your publisher and you're going to paste. Now you have your image. What's great about Publisher is that you can move it anywhere that you want. Now, it is also extremely important when you are resizing an image that you always do it by one of the corners. Otherwise, you squish up the person. Okay, I'm going to undo that. So you always want to resize from the corners of an image. Okay, and it's very important when you're using a piece of paper and when you're creating a document to publish or to display, you want to use the area. You do not want to have a little teeny tiny picture over in the center and then have little text. Use your area wisely. Okay, so here we have our text, or excuse me, our image. And then you also always need to give the website credit for this image. So I have to go back to the website, copy the website by going Control-C or right-click copy. Always many different ways to accomplish that. And then we come back to Publisher and click off of the image, and we want to have a text box to copy and paste. So we want to come up here and draw the text box. So see, notice how my cursor changed to a crosshairs instead of a pointer. And then I'm going to draw my text box underneath the image, and then I'm going to copy and paste. And I did that by Control-V, again, right-click, paste, many different ways. And I want that to be centered underneath of my image. So I'm going to click the center button there. And that's a pretty good size. You don't want that URL to stand out, but again, it is important to give that person credit for their picture. Now, to put on the date, again, your date should be as specific as possible. So to put your date on, I would recommend that you do the date with WordArt. So you go to the Insert, WordArt, and notice there are all kinds of different ways to do your WordArt. You can choose one. I'm going to choose this one. Okay, put your text here, and like I'm going to go here, so it was May 16th, 1937. May 16th, was it 16th or 19th? May 16th, yes, 1937 was the exact date. Okay, so you type that in and click OK. And then again, here you have it so that you can move it anywhere you want. You can make it larger, again, by the corner. You click on it. If you have crosshairs, you can move it wherever you want it. And you can change also the color. If you don't like exactly what color it is, you can right click and format, and you can change the color here. If you want to make it darker or whatever you would like to do, you can do so. I kind of like that. Okay, now to add the text. Now again, Ms. Lynch was kind enough to complete an example for me. I'm going to copy that text, but you are going to add your text in your own words. But to do that, again, you have to draw the text box first. Draw the text box first, and then I'm going to paste my text in there. Okay, and to make it so that you're using your area again, you probably want to do as large as you possibly can. I like to come up here when you're on the home, you can go to, or the text box tools, you can just click on the button to make it larger. So then there we have that. I think that looks a little bit better, and we can spread it out so that it fits on the page. It makes it larger, and you can mess with it. And with the text box, it does do the little the hyphens if a word does not fit there, which is okay. And again here, Ms. Lynch is giving Wikipedia credit for this text. However, she did not copy and paste it directly. She used her own words to create that. Now, I think that looks pretty good. Now, I want to save it. Now, remember, File, Save As. To save it properly, you're going to have to print it. We're going to have to print it down in the B19 laser. I'm going to save this with I'm going to name it Jews 1937 Brown with my last name. Now, you're going to want to save it to the desktop. And it goes to the desktop and it goes Save. Okay? Once you save it, you want to close it. Now I'm going to close Ms. Lynch's as well. And I'm going to go to my desktop back to where the file is saved. And notice, this is my Bing Classroom picture. I love it. Every day my desktop changes. Okay, now I want to go to my computer, and I want to go to Public once it ever opens. I want to go to Public, and I see Lynch here, and I want to minimize or make it smaller. I have Lynch, and then we're going to create a new folder here. So what we need to do is we need to take that and drag it into Lynch. And so now if I open up Lynch, there it is right there. So we'll probably create a folder later, but it's very important for you to click and drag the file so that it has content in it. If you try to save directly to the folder, you will have nothing like this one was here, 0. So that means that if I try to open that, there's not going to be anything on the paper. It's very important to save properly. Thank you.